Let's see what we got. Are we live? Are we doing it? Alright. Okie dokie. Just gonna wait until I actually see some movement on the stream duration before I start doing anything else. So I need to put something in this cup because I had a few sips of milk in here and now it's empty and I want to, yeah, my mouth is already getting dry just talking this much, so. Alright, we've been up for like 35 seconds. Yeah, welcome back to my stream. I'm just, yeah, okay, everything seems like it should be working normally. Had a heck of a time going live with this tonight because, you know, I wanted to check something on Twitch. You know, I'm not logged in because my Twitch login is expired. Had to go, you know, had to go find my password and log back in. You know, started the game. Game decides that it needs to be updated. Wait for Steam. First, the Steam update doesn't want to run for some reason, and like, you know, I had to start and stop it a couple of times. I think because it was confused because it did it because like, you know, it sort of automatically kicked into the update when I tried to start the game, and then like sort of stopped right after it started. So I had to like pause it and unpause it a couple of times to get it to actually progress. Update finishes, then, you know, I launch the game. I get the thing again that, like, you know, that's the you know, that the files didn't verify, or like thinks that my pack files are corrupt, rightly or wrongly. So, you know, it tells me to go verify files. I have to verify files. It requires 2 files. And finally, here I am. I mean, thank goodness my stream assistants kept me amused by, you know, being themselves out here. You know, they were being extra tonight, but that's actually exactly what I needed, because if they weren't, like, making me giggle with their kitty shenanigans, I would have been getting a little salty and a little tilted. I mean, the technology is what it is, you know, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna be 100% of the time, so. So anyway, let me see. I'm afraid to look, but I should be able to do. Why do I have raw fish in my inventory? Makes as much sense as anything else I do. Oh yeah, I forgot. I left a whole bunch of stuff in my fish traps in Sandstone Plaza, didn't I probably better. Why don't we go check that out? Yeah, that'd probably be a good thing to take care of. That's probably where I was intending to go next. Yeah, I think because I was going to go combine all the fish and then make fishy strips over there or something. Yeah, let's get on that. Could also look at my challenges. Apparently, okay, I have multipliers and rerolls and 1 extra multiplier remaining. I am defeat a world boss. Okay, at least gives me something challenging but reachable that I can actually probably do. Okay. Also, defeat salamanders isn't too bad either, because I know places to fight those. Alright, well, while we're here, I'm going to go to the sinkhole and then navigate back to my base from there. Also, I'm not sure about these daggers of Dagon. I was holding back because the stats made them look really good, and I'm like, well, you know, I also need stuff from a dungeon. I don't like repeating to be able to make this. And now that I look, you know, turns out you can't put poison on these, though, which is understandable considering their other abilities, but, like, maybe that's something I'd rather my Thrall use instead of me using. You know, while I'm here, I can never resist doing this, so. Hope everyone's having a good day or night wherever they are in the world, and that you're not currently being pounced by undead hyenas or anything of that nature. Hope you're enjoying a nice chill evening. A hyena-free experience, as it were. I mean, I know it's the spooky season, but, you know, I don't need it to be that authentic. Also, I've been doing, speaking of the spooky season, I've been doing that in Destiny 2. I was grinding the Halloween event, because of course I am, and I mean, now that I'm done grinding the Halloween event in Dead by Daylight, because of course I did. You know, the thing about, like, limited time events, both in general and season passes in particular, sort of rub a lot of people the wrong way because of the whole fear of missing out thing, which I think is kind of overblown, and people sort of using as a catchphrase for things that it actually doesn't even have anything to do with, even if you're assuming that it's, like, not sort of a first world problem, to be frank. But anyway, that's a whole other messy discussion. I do find that, like, one thing about these games is that, like, if I had to... The problem, to the extent that I have a problem with, I mean, it's not really, you know, problem, a nuisance, annoyance, what do you call it? I don't know. Nomad, vagabond, call me what you will. Is that it's not the money, really. It's like, frankly, I can afford the $10. It's the time. It's like having to... That's one of the reasons I sort of didn't buy this in advance, because it's like, I don't want it to be like, you know, well, I paid $10 for this, so now I have to know life it until it's done. Because I can't wait to get that stuff, and it's like, you know, or I could just maybe see how far I get, and if it's like, if I actually get to the ends, then I'll think about it. Because it's nothing that I need right now, or even that I really want right now, you know. Like, the stuff I've already unlocked, like, just from the free track I haven't even played with. Like, I haven't used all the sorcery potions or anything like that, for example. And, you know, similarly in other games, it's like, you know, like, the DBD, the current season for that, like, I haven't, the current Rift, it's sort of like, there's not, I was looking at the costumes, and I'm like, you know, I'm basically not really interested in any of the only thing that I'm interested in, is, which is kind of sad that I'm probably going to end up buying it just for buying the pass just for that, is that they put the was up face for Ghostface, and I'm like, okay, that I respect it, you know, that's actually kind of funny. I mean, there are a few other costumes that are cool, but they're either for, like, characters I hardly ever play, or, you know, it's like, it's kind of like most of the stuff sort of missed me this particular season. They've had rifts where, like, I got, like, a ton of really good stuff that I still use, but, you know, the Rift is, if you don't know, like, the Rift is there as Dead by Daylight's equivalent of the Season Pass, the Battle Pass system, excuse me. You know, Season Passes usually mean something else entirely. Like, a Season Pass, I think the more common use of the term Season Pass is, like, when you're pre-ordering DLCs, basically, which is a whole other issue. It's like, really, one of the things, like, I mean, one of the reasons I sort of don't like to buy into these battle passes until the end is just, like, you know, same problem I have with season passes and pre-orders, is that just, you shouldn't pre-order anything, generally speaking. It's like, I mean, if you have money to burn and don't care what happens to your money, fine. It's just like, I just don't feel like, I feel like it's usually a mistake, because you're basically paying, like, sort of to get something sight unseen that you don't know what, like, if it's going to be, you know, you don't know if you're going to like it, or if it's even going to be any good at all. Like, you know, you look at how many games have, like, day one launch disasters that, you know, that you're like, what the hell were they thinking, and, like, how did they let it ship like this? And, you know, it's like, do you really want to give them your money early for that? You know, that's a good question. Didn't have two of these. The chain bindings, I mean. I wonder what happened to the other one. Anyway, I don't know why, but, you know, this archer's got spunk. I like spunk. I might actually go for it this time. Actually, I have to tell him not to attack first. Could you just attack nothing for like 1 friggin' minute? Alright. Gives me something to do while I'm rambling about this. Where is she? There she is. Okay, so I hope that you're crying out loud. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's just go anywhere else, please. Also, you know, return because you can't fight. Yeah. Oh, they're following us. I need to figure out which direction to go that I get away, far away enough that they give up, and that I'm not running into another camp. Yeah, I think they stopped caring. Alright. Now how do I get home? I'm all the way over here by hand of the maker. I need to be not here. I need to be down here. Could just follow the river, I guess, but, you know, that has its own problems. Could probably weave through these settlements here, and if I just run real fast, I should be alright. Also, I should have him engage again, because I will probably forget to... Yeah, guard me. Probably forget to fix that. And my cats are jumping up on top of the furniture again. Yeah, I know. They're very excited to be here tonight. Ow, that hurt. I don't know why I'm wasting my spiced oysters. I guess just because that's what's in my food slot right now. I barely remember where the hell I'm going. Yeah, so what was I talking about originally? Also, I can't use a torch because I'm holding a chain. Great. Yeah, but as far as, like, the, actually, like, I was about to make the stream title, like, a snarky comment about the cattle pass, because I've been known to call them that, like the battle pass systems. You know, it's like, you know... It's like, yeah, I know I'm gonna give in and get the, get the cattle pass eventually. But I don't know. I've been given like how the whole conversation around that sort of thing goes lately. I sort of felt like I actually kind of backed off because I sort of felt like I didn't want to encourage that. I mean, I'm goofing. A lot of people probably aren't. You know, some people would actually take that seriously. What do we have here? Where in that... Oh, yeah, this is going to be... Alright, I need to go this... I need to bear this way because the problem... And I need to try to avoid hyenas. I need to bear over this way because the problem is if I try to go straight the way that I usually go... like passing through that ironstone field by the Tower of Bats. Problem there is that I will have to climb stuff, and you can't climb without letting go of the chain. So that ain't gonna work out for me. I think that's summoning place over there. Yeah, it looks like. I'm gonna end up like having to run from hyenas no matter which way I go, aren't I? Alright, so that's Corner of Bones. I mean, at least he can defend me if it comes to that, but So I probably should have swapped out this truncheon for my twin blade. I am so sorry that nobody can see shit right now. It's like, it's a good thing that I know this map like the back of my hand, more or less, and I can kind of see where I'm going. I kind of know where I'm going, because certainly nobody can see where I'm going. Yeah, it's dark as hell over here. I kind of wish I brought Dream Dust with me. I need to start just carrying a few just for the hell of it. Like, I actually did use that more than once to try to make this bearable. It's like conveniently timed day-night cycle, just like as soon as I start to do something where I can't hold a light source, that's when the game decides it's lights out. I know where I am. Alright. I just have to avoid, there's like a crocodile, but okay. This might actually be the world boss I try to attack later, actually, but it's like, I got mixed feelings about that because that thing's like a real killer, and I've had some bad experiences losing followers to this one. Or very nearly losing followers and having to, like, you know, try to get them to obey the retreat order like 20 times while they're like running around at 10% health. Let's just keep running until nothing is following us. Sorry, my face itches a little bit today. Been up for a while. It's like I really need to go maybe get like a cup of iced coffee and, like, you know, like throw some cold water on my face or something like that. Probably help. Once I like have my hands free, that I'm not doing this nonsense right now. I wonder if that horse is still holding my girl, actually. Poor lady's just flopping all over the place here. I don't know what happened to my girl. What did I do with it? That's a great question. Is he holding it, maybe? He is. Alright. Okay. That works. Yeah, so the thing with these is, like, these limited events is like, it's not the money, it's the time, is what I was getting back to. It's like, you know, I mean, I love that like, Halloween is my favorite holiday. I love that my games are having holiday events and that, like, I'm getting to, you know, shoot pumpkin-headed giant monsters in Destiny 2 and Dead by Daylight, you know, we're, like, running around, like, you know, kicking pumpkins and doing spooky stuff, you know. I mean, spookier than normal because it's already a horror game, but, you know, dovetails nicely with the existing content. And could you please hand me back that yeah, thanks. I'm just going to let this is going to run out in like a little over a minute here, and then I'm going to have to start it again because I had it running on honey bread before for some reason. I had a lot of honey bread once, and I was kind of using it for this exclusively. So this is going to stop, and then I'm going to have to, you can tell progress if they're pushing the thing around, so when it stops I'm going to have to start it again. Ah, goodness. Yeah, so I love that my games are having Halloween events and all this stuff, but it's like, meanwhile, I'm thinking about, like, all the other grinding I have to do IRL and the farming I have to do IRL. It's like, I mean, not literal farming or grinding or You know what? I'm like, let's forget we went in that direction linguistically. But anyway, yeah, it's like I haven't even bought Halloween candy yet. I mean, I have decorations, but it's like this is really, I mean, especially considering that, like, as we know that the second that Halloween is over, they're gonna basically start pushing all the Christmas stuff on us. It's like, and it's not like I shouldn't prepare in advance because I know I procrastinate, and maybe like, I'm not saying like anyone else should do their Christmas shopping in like October, but I probably should, because I know that I will probably wait until like December 23rd and then panic. So, because that's just me all over. So yeah, I mean, it's like, and there's of course all the usual shenanigans to catch up with around here. All the busy work, all the well, I mean, not busy work. I mean, busy work implies that it's like, you're just doing something for the sake of doing it, or for the sake of being, just having something to do. I mean, unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff that actually does have to be taken care of because reasons. That I could definitely catch up on some of the housekeeping and whatnot. Aside from all the holiday stuff, there's just the usual. There's always something to do around here, and it's kind of weird, but it's like, of course, there's all these holiday events and whatever, and it's like, okay, well, how much time do you think I actually have to spare on these? Because it's also like, it's kind of a busy season in gaming. It's also a really, really busy season in everything else. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people just skip it because they're like, I just can't. If you're gonna know life something, it helps to actually, like, not have a lot of a lot of life responsibilities IRL, and that is not where I'm at. I'll just throw this in here. Why do I keep bringing up that goddamn console? Excuse me, pardon my blasphemy. It really is getting on my last nerve, though. I gotta figure out if there's a way to do something, or like assign it to a key that's not right next to every other key that I use. What do we got here? Let's make more of those arrows. I like Serpent Man arrows. And oh yeah, I was gonna check those what we're doing with those fish, right? And I have this meat that I need to do something with. I need to check all my fridges and see if there's anything I can take out, because I think that one fridge that's just full of nothing but berries, I think that's getting cleaned out. If some of those decay, I'll just have to live with it. But I mean, it takes like, it takes like roughly, like, I think like 2.5 hours per stack for these to decay, so that really wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I don't even know what the, how long is all this other stuff gonna last? That's not lasting very long at all. See, that already, like, you see how it canceled that a piece because one was, like, almost expired, so between the, and the other one, and, the top piece on the other stack was also almost expired, so that basically, as far as the game is concerned, like, once you try to stack them together, it's like, a whole piece was considered gone. Okay, I don't know if I even want to, that was, you know what, I don't have to carry all of them right now, though. actually just taking out enough to get that in there would have made more sense. Okay. I think that the... so I left bugs a while ago in the fishing traps over here. Not these. These are for shellfish. That's empty. Okay, these are all done. And none of them have rotted yet either, so that's a good sign. See, the sensible thing to do would probably be to use these. Like, I should use those two fridges for the fresh fish, because why would why are they right next to the fish traps otherwise? For some reason I had those reserved for berries. I have one's full of desert berries and one's full of highland berries. I do not know why. Okay. I must have had a plan at some point. Yes, organizationally this is kind of a mess. Just call it good enough for now, though. I'll figure something out later. Yeah, since I have to do... I'm just going to leave these berries, you know, actually, I could just throw these in a thrall pot and, like, you know, like it wouldn't be hurting anything. I think I'm just going to... Right now, I'm just going to leave them on the stove until I figure something else out. Yeah, I'm not losing so much that you'd even notice, so... See, if I had, like, a good source of farming, like, lots and lots of eggs, I could use up all of that. I really just made too much of it to begin with. I don't know why I made so many dried berries. But, I mean, they take kind of forever in a lot of bark in the drying racks, so I kind of hate to just throw them out. Always have significant amounts of this going bad, no matter what I do here. Yeah, so I'm hoping that tonight I get to see through this. I mean, I'm actually near the end of the Destiny 2 pass. I'm caught up on... Well, DBD also has, like, the tome challenges that, that's, well, you can actually do those, I think, even after the rift is closed. It's just they don't give you rift fragments, so they don't actually advance the rift. And, you know, you only have until the end of that particular rift to actually get stuff out of it. You know, beyond that, you can do the tome, challenges for the sake of unlocking the lore entries or just completionism and whatever, but you don't get rift fragments anymore. Yeah, although since I've started doing those, I've basically 100%ed every one, because I was just playing the game so much anyway that it's, you know, it really, it was pretty much inevitable I was going to finish it. Every now and then they would give you a challenge that was a real, pain in the butt, but most of them it's just like, do this 5 or 10 times or whatever, and and you're done with it, and it's stuff you were going to do anyway. I literally have nothing but, like, well, once these are gone, I'm going to have nothing but heating food. Well, actually, I don't even have much of that on me right now. What have I been doing here, like, resource-wise? I have not been... I can sort of vaguely remember what I was doing last stream, but... My goodness. I mean, I guess I could carry some of these on me. But why am I making them if I don't use them, so... I like to check these machines now and then just because I have a habit of throwing stuff in them and completely forgetting it ever existed. So I'm even going to check the fish traps one more time because I'm not 100% that I actually grabbed everything out of them, because I know me. So why don't we just double check that? Also, it is hot as hell in here for some reason, and I do not know why, because it is like, it's like a week from Halloween, or it feels unseasonably warm here. I even have a window open right now, just to let some air through. Yeah, fish traps, right, I was going to check these. Sorry if I'm a little foggy tonight, Just to add spice to the experience, because, who knows what stupid shit I'm going to do when I actually try to get things done here. Is he following me or what? Oh, of course he's right up my ass. Giggity. Anyway. Yeah. So what would we like to do first? I mean, craft a healing item looks pretty easy, and I don't see a reason to re-roll that, because the stuff on the left is just going to get, like, it might get replaced with something that's, like, this one is worth 30 times 10. I might get something that's worth, like, 40 or 50 times 10 instead, but, that's not probably enough of a difference to fight over. Oh, actually, you know what? Because the multiplier is going to go toward whatever... I should maybe do the world boss first, actually. Yeah, alright, because it might get replaced with something good. Now this also assumes that, like, I can actually do the world boss without my guy dying over here, but I should probably actually take good healing food with me if I want to do that. That'd be a good start. What did I leave in here again? Right. Okay, the horse has got enough food over here for healing. He's got 74 stacks plus that, and I mean, he'll probably be fine. Alright, well, I'm going to figure out some other stuff later, but right now I'm just going to go through my collection and find a good stack of healing food. I think meaty mashup would be alright for that. And I'm going to take some bandages and potions if I don't have them already. I think I do. Oh yeah, and I was going to drop these off because I'm not using these after all, so I'm going to put them back in my weapon collection. I will probably... Let me take something else. You know, I hardly ever take these with me, but they're not really as good as my Tyrannian daggers, I think. Well, I mean... Yeah, they're about, Tyrannian daggers are about 20% stronger. I have a lot of options here. I have like a bad habit of making or finding really good stuff and then just stashing it in the collection instead of actually taking it with me where it might actually save me when things start to go bad. I think I'm going to put these back over here. Yeah, alright. I mean, the only nice thing about these is that they're hallowed, which I think makes them better against undead somehow. I was always fuzzy on how that worked, actually, so... I couldn't even tell you. I might just take these with me after all. Unless I want to use a different style or something, but I mean, these have served me well enough this far, haven't they? I wonder if I should just go with a different style for once. Yeah, you know what? I think we're sticking with the tried and true here. Also, why is this still equipped? Yeah, I was sure I had 2 of these, and I don't know what happened unless I did like a... I'm trying to remember if I would have lost this like somewhere that I managed to like die and lose all my stuff or whatever, or maybe I just used one up that it was near the end of its capacity and I got rid of it. I don't quite remember anymore. Actually, you know, that shield. Well, I still have the shield. I don't know, beats me. Yeah, I might actually be trying to use this. I wonder if this goes like this synergizes well with the... Yeah, alright. I might just take this with me for healing after all. think I might want to put both the heals on myself here because I don't know how much use the bow is going to be. I don't think I can do much to the a world boss with the bow. I can try poisoning these things. Rather not have to dig into my inventory to do that in mid-fight. Yeah, so the boss that I'd be interested in trying to take on, which I don't know if this is going to be wise or not, would be the one that we passed on the way coming back from, where was it? Yeah, it'll be over around here by this little pond. I was going to try and bypass everything else, not to waste my weapon poisons and whatever. Because that would be a very nice chunk of experience if that works. And I don't really need that much because I've got like I'm near, where is it? Where am I now? It's like flippity-doo. Yeah, I'm way past this. I just haven't claimed stuff in a while. Yeah, I'm at 58 and I need 59 and 60. And just at the beginning of 58, so I'd like, if I get 2,000 experience, I'm like already got 10 points in this, so actually like, yeah, alright. Like almost 2,000 experience to get to the end, which shouldn't be that hard to do. Because even after I get use up the multipliers, I can still keep banging out challenges for, you know, at the normal rate. If I'm, by that time, I should be close enough that that's not a problem. So I kind of want to wrap this up tonight. Well, this morning, whatever it is. It's actually, it's like about 6 in the morning here in New Jersey. Don't even care about this thing. Going the correct way. Yeah, I think I'm near it. Of course, everything's going to be dark again because, you know, I'm trying to climb and whatever. Also, I look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with the shield on my back. Thinking maybe I should even poison his weapon just to make sure. And I'd like to get rid of these just so they don't interfere. I'm not even going back to harvest that right now. Can I actually even... I know I can poison his weapons too, and that might actually be a good idea here. I'm also just going to let him hold on some of my extra food just in case he runs out and has to use more. Oh, it's one of these. This is not the world boss, this is a mini boss that just happened to spawn in the wrong place here. Just to make this more exciting. Well, I wouldn't be using a torch anyway because I gotta use the shield, so... Alright, here he comes. Hoping we can manage this. Wondering if the shield is even enough to stop him. Okay, that sort of works. Okay, let's roll away from that. I hate that. Ow. I can't see what the hell I'm doing. I gotta get in there, but like I'm trying to figure out which direction to even approach from that I don't immediately get whacked. Alright, let's... Just trying to get some lead stacks on so we can try and make progress here. This is doable, it's just gonna be annoying and risky. Alright, he's doing this again. Should really have repoisoned my daggers when he did that, because that would have been a good opportunity. Starting to go down pretty fast. I don't know why I wasted that equinox. Alright, let me try and use this until poison's used up. I think that might finish it. Alright, let's dodge a little bit. Just be evasive for just a moment. Damn it. I think we got this. He's on his last legs. Just try to... Yeah, he's gonna do that again. I have so much healing that it doesn't really matter right now. I think this is over. Defeat a world boss completed. It could have been worse. He didn't even use up that much food for healing, actually. It's amazing. Okay. I mean, I'm also getting a legendary weapon out of this, so that's nice. Oh yeah, I should be skinning these corpses, shouldn't I? Yeah, this would also drop good stuff because it was the corrupted. Didn't we leave a couple back here? Yeah, we did. I mean, may as well. I'm gonna claim the world boss one first because then that I'll get another rare one with a good multiplier on it. So that could possibly do this all by itself. Because I can get one that's like 150 times 10 potentially. Are there any more that we whacked laying in the bushes here? Yeah, while I'm here, may as well do something about these crocodiles. Any more? Now what weapon did I get? The Impaler. A pike used by Turanian warlords. Okay. Wow, Turanians are actually pretty hardcore. I did not hadn't read that part of the lore before. It's actually kind of disturbing. So it's a legendary pike. It's and it looks like this. Well, that's pretty neat. I don't really need to use that right now, though. Yeah, he's already mostly recovered from, like, yeah. Alright, so challenges, claim reward. Oh, okay. Well, Harvest Black Ice isn't that hard either, because, I mean, I know where to go for that. You just warp right over to my winter base, so. So if I do all of these together, that was, well, what would this be? This would be, none of these are out of reach. Like, they're nothing that I, like, have to do in SIPTA or whatever, so I've got, like, I need about 1,300 more to get this done with, and it's like 300, 600, 900, 1,300, and then it would be, yeah, I have like 2K worth of challenges right here, and I'm already most of the way there, so we are basically done with this as soon as I knock these out. And several of these are easy, like, I just need to skin 2 more corpses and make a healing item, and 2 of them are knocked out immediately. I probably shouldn't even have to re-roll anything. Yeah, so I've held myself to my promise that, like, I'm not buying into this until I'm done, until I'm reached the end, so, you know, then I'll treat myself. Just gotta keep my priorities in order here. I don't know who that is, and it's one of these guys. Alright, let me just avoid him. To chew bubblegum and skin corpses, and I am all out of bubblegum. I don't even know who this guy is. Actually, if this is like a really good alchemist or something, I'd like consider trying to knock him out. Who is this? Oh, Syria. I think I have her already, actually. You know, I forgot to set him not to attack, so I'm wondering if I can do this before he gets mad and kills her in one shot. Nope. Well, it was a nice try. Oh, she had wood. think I have the exact same person back at my base, but I think some of them I know are legacy, that they're from before thralls could gain levels, so they'll just be level 0 forever. Because that's how they made it work when they implemented that. A lot of my animal followers are like most of my, like a lot of my turtles and hyenas and whatever are like parked around the camp, are all they're never going to gain anything either. I know there's always one croc here, so let's just do this right now. It uses up the last of the poison on my Warhammer. You know, there was a very annoying bug for a while where like the little green poison icon would stay long after you used up the poison on the weapon, and you couldn't get rid of it somehow. But like, fortunately, that's yet another glitch that they've finally nailed down that is apparently gone forever, and I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, well, I don't have any more multipliers anyway, so I can safely claim this. Oh. That... Huh? I didn't think I was at level 60. I guess I was. Okay, still, wait a minute, I still have to unlock one level to claim this. I don't... Huh. Alright, I don't know, did this miscount or something? Or did I miscount and I just didn't realize where I actually was in this? You know what? I'm gonna do the rest of our challenges anyway, so... That was odd, to say the least. Just knock out an aloe potion real quick. I loved how some of the challenges they've still got like basically the internal names for them, like, you know, craft underscore healing item or craft item underscore healing item. You know, it's like still using the internal names for that. I think even my screenshot of when I finished their Draketo challenge, that's how it popped up, was like, you know, it was something like, you know, emote location, blah, 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 etc. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's an error. Yeah, because see, now it's showing where I actually am. It was just showing me in the wrong place. I was not at 60. Why it did that is a really wonderful question. That is super weird. I mean, that's one for the bug reports, I suppose. You know, it's just telling everyone how they just finally nailed down annoying glitches in this game that have been here forever, and I keep forgetting that, you know, the last bug is never fixed until the last user is dead, as we used to say. Let's put this in the die bench. I try to keep all my dies in one place so I know where they... I mean, I have a whole case of maxed out stacks of die in there, but you know, but I keep forgetting. When I did that, I forgot that you still find them in the world, so I still end up cluttering my die bench with this crap. Put some of that in there. All right. Okay, so hyenas, crocodiles, you know, the usual. Well, we'll go back to that if we're still short of points somehow. Prey animals is a good one. Actually, you know what? If I just do black ice, that is enough by itself to do the. I can ignore some of the annoying busy work over here. So, because these are, you know, yeah. All right. When I come back, we're gonna warp over to my hidden way base, and we're gonna farm some black ice. I'm not gonna do that this second because I am like a little overwhelmed, and I need a cold drink and maybe some cold water on my face and to wake up a little bit. So we've been going for an hour. I'm gonna try and see if I can squeeze another hour out of this. I'll be right back. Don't worry about it. in time for the idle animation. Yeah, I know that feeling. I gotta stretch too. Okay. So let's, as soon as we can, let's warp on out of here. Could actually use this. Can't believe he is level 17 already. I mean, that I'm sure that world boss was a nice chunk of experience too, so that probably helps. Carry better food than honey. That's really kind of the weakest food he could carry right now. Yeah, hello. I also put a little too much ice in this cup before I put the coffee in. That's some like I make my pumpkin spice from Target by the pot, and then when I pour enough for a mug, and then I pour the rest of it, the rest of the pot, into I have some glass storage bottles in the fridge for the rest of it. I love my iced coffee, so also helps make sure that no coffee goes to waste because it doesn't just sit on the burner until it gets sour. Got the bottles from Target too. There was also, I mean, they had them in that little discount area by the front of the store. I haven't seen them there in a while though. Alright, let's head over here and see if we can go get some ice. I'm actually curious what happens if you keep grinding challenges after this. I mean, I would guess it doesn't really advance anything. I mean, these, I used to be struggling to avoid these undead because I had a low-level follower with me, and they're so easy to obliterate now that I don't know why I still avoid them. I mean, what the hell is experience? Kind of amusing when they become an arrow kebab. Alright. I know there's always one up here, too. These wouldn't be nearly as much of a problem, except that they're, so hard to interrupt. You can't just juggle them like you can with a lot of enemies. Or at least I was never able to. I don't know if there's some weapon that bypasses that or whatever. Well, yeah, I feel a little better now. I'm sure my hair looks ridiculous. My everything looks ridiculous. I really need to clean myself up. I was having kind of a lazy day here. A lot of times I just sort of just roll into stream with bed hair and whatnot and just don't give a damn. Hey, Rocky. Rambo was here before, too. Just gotta scoot past this area. If I knew I was coming here, I could have taken more of my warming foods with me. I forgot to do that. I mean, I have enough. I'm just saying for the sake of stashing them somewhere that they'd actually be used. You know, that would have been a good move. I have a whole bunch of them at my base by Shattered Bridge, but the only place where, you know, the only time is there's no cold temperatures down there, down south there. There's the only time I ever actually use those is when I'm grabbing a stack to come, like, you know, use the map room to warp here. So it's not like I really need to keep that all there. I should really move most of it to this base. It's so much harder to make it here because it's like you don't have eggs, you don't have berries, you don't have a lot of plant matter to make spices. You know, it's harder to make the spicy stuff here. I mean, you can make the, like, you know, and making the liquors is like, you know, you need a leavening agent and whatever, which is also, it's like that's abundant in the highlands, but not so much around here. Alright, I know that there is around here where there's that stone explaining the serpent men situation. I know there's some black ice nodes to be had. There should be like at least 2 or 3 of them up there and some more down around here if I look. So I don't really have to go that far. I might even be able to get all 10 here. I can't remember how many there are in total. You know, I went out of my way to equip a shield for that Crocodile World Boss fight, and ended up in, like, I think I blocked twice with it. And then I switched to my other weapons because my other weapons were poisoned, and I'm like, oh, but I got to do more poison stacks, and ended up getting chewed up pretty bad. At least I didn't get killed, though. Didn't get my follower killed, you know. Didn't have to use my AK. Today was a good day. Two. Three. Now I'm wondering if I scoot down here, I know there's iron nodes. I don't know if there's any more black ice to satisfy this challenge. That I might have to dig around for. Find another location to do that. Yeah, that's iron, that is not ice. I know that the path from my Hidden Way base to my Skyfall Ridge base passes by a large field of black ice nodes, so that's doable. That's probably where I'm going to finish it. Nice thing about these feasts is that aside from it, they have strong warming. They're also like really, they're good quality for healing. Exotic Feast is also one of the ones that gives attributes for human followers. Yeah, this guy actually needs, should have another stack of food on him, so. Also, I might want to put this on my horse and not on my person. Oh, yeah, you know what else would be great? Touching the bed. There we go. Spawn point updated. The winner is you. Oh, how do I get out of here? I should have really left this, like, I used to have, like, a little... Before this place was so crowded, I had, like, a little ladder going up there and everything. I really should have maybe kept that. Can I get out now? Thanks. Thanks for letting me out of my own base. Yeah, I'm debating what to do after this, because, thank you for following for you. Appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in. Welcome to the Spider Tribe. Hope you are having a wonderful day or night wherever you happen to be in the world at the moment. As it happens, I am very near the end of my battle pass in Conan Exiles, and I am playing hopscotch over lava right now, trying to get from one base to another, because this is apparently the best route between my two bases, because I am fantastic at planning. Whee! Didn't get scorched this time. Good for me. I better use one of these. I have 4 more feasts. I should make it to my other base, but I really need to grab a stack of spicy food to take with me before I go anywhere else. I think I have some at the other base. I certainly hope so. It's not too far from a relatively mild temperature zone, though, so I'll be alright regardless. Now, are there ice nodes up here, or... No, I know where there are some. I don't really have to go hunting. We're going to pass a whole bunch of them in a minute. The only obstacle will just be to, like, knock out some of the frosty rock noses will be around here. That's a pretty easy fight. Missed trying not to hit him, but it's kind of... Can't actually hurt him, but I just didn't want to waste an arrow shooting him in the back. It's like you have a bow. Why run in front of me? You have a ranged weapon. You don't have to run up to the enemy. Okay, now he's switching to daggers for some reason. I really should just specify. You can actually set them to either prefer ranged or prefer melee. I just always, you know, I'm too lazy to manage that, so I guess I'm getting what I deserve here. Alright, now here are the nodes I was thinking of. I have 3 already, so this will be 4... 5. 6. Wonder if this... Well, he doesn't drop any black ice, so that won't count. I noticed if you harvest a rock nose that has a resource that you're supposed to be mining for a challenge, like when I needed ironstone, it did, like, mining the ones that dropped ironstone actually counted for that, if you mine them with the pick. Wow, I think I might have just enough, because I think that... I know there's one more around here. I don't know if that's black ice or regular ice. I think that's just regular. I think there's a black ice node. Oh, right over here. This looks like it. Yep. Okay, we're done. It's a big moment. Everybody ready? Ta-da! Okay, so now it's actually done. Now I'm going to claim the rewards when I get back to my base in the south, because that's where my vault is, because there are a couple of items that gives you that go directly into your inventory. Like, some of them are recipes that are just unlocked account-wide, and they'll be under ancestral knowledge in your knowledge tree. But, you know, like this purple wall torch and all this other nonsense. But some of them are actual objects that, like, you know, you can only claim them once, and they go directly into your character's carrying capacity. So, you know, if you claim it and then, like, fall off a cliff and can't recover your body, that's a you problem, apparently. So we're going to try not to do that. I haven't actually tried any of those potions, and I'm not sure how that. Where's that place exactly for black ice? Oh, I'll go back and show you. Just give me a moment. That's I could show you because, like, it's easier for me to show you if I'm actually standing there and can show you my character's marker. I'm just gonna gallop back over there for, you know, I could actually just take the horse. I don't know why I'm jogging next to my horse instead of riding it. I made a couple of little shelters up here along the way. Like, I mean, I don't really use them that much, but it helps me not to get lost when I'm going back and forth. Yeah, this area over here is... Let me see where I am on the map. That would be... Well, I'm not really near a landmark, so to speak, but it's directly south of the Frozen Slopes. It's west of Dragonmouth. This is up, there's, like, if you look at this, there's, like, this sort of, there's this mountain ridge that runs over toward the secret entrance to the volcano, like, which is, known as Hidden Way. Like, this is where my base is, like, near the entrance to Hidden Way, like, just before you go up the hill there. And about halfway up the hill, there's a cliff that, like, you can hop over some lava. You have to watch it because the lava flows are not very obvious. They don't really glow as much as you would expect, but they still do full damage if you step in them. But once you get past that, you just sort of jog along this mountain ridge and until you get around here, and there should be about like maybe 7 or 8 nodes over here. There's also some below this area between this and the Black Keep. There's a mountain with one of the talking stones on top that has up by where the talking stone is has 3 black ice nodes. So between those 2 areas, I was able to get the 10 I needed for the challenge. But there are other places all around here with I'm probably gonna, on my way to my second base here, I am probably gonna pass more of them because I know that there's a place where if I turn, if I take a certain turn on the way to my base from here, I'm gonna find, like, there's probably, I think some of those up there are also black ice. Let me see if I climb that mountain. 'Cause I think the ones up... These are just regular ice, but I think the ones up on the top are black ice. I don't know if I don't know how hard it is to get up here from here right now with my existing gear. I don't have my climbing gloves or anything, but I can try it. Hey, no problem. Yeah, I'm not much of a master of anything. I have a lot of hours in this game, but I still fumble around and die a lot, you know, but that's what makes it exciting, I guess. You don't want it to be too easy. Let me see if I can rest over here just enough to regain stamina. There we go. I need to use more of this. Really should have brought more spicy food with me, or drinks or whatever. Let me see if I can get up here. Now that I've actually mentioned these, I'm curious, because I think I remember harvesting black ice up at the top of this once. I just don't remember. That would have been a very long time ago before I found much easier places to reach. And when I really needed it, because I didn't have a bunch stockpiled already. Yeah, these are... Yeah, there's some black ice nodes up here, too, if you can get up here. May as well harvest it since I came all the way. I don't need it for the challenge or anything anymore because I just finished that, but you know, obviously it's useful for its own sake. And I can just skid back down here. I don't think there's any more, so I'm just gonna zip down the wall. I love doing that. Is my horse gonna follow me or what? Alright. Hello? Oh, there you are. With axe or pickaxe, you can use the pick or the pickaxe. The axe doesn't. I think there's some things you can harvest with the axe at less efficient. Like if you're chopping ironstone, I know that you can chop it with like an axe instead of a pick, and still get about half of what you would have gotten. I don't know if that works on black ice. I don't think I've ever tried it. Or if I did, it was so long ago that I can't remember. I'm usually using the pickaxe, which does both. Like, the pickaxe is like a 2-in-1. It's a pick and an axe. So you get, like, whatever you would have gotten from harvesting it with either tool. Star metal pickaxe is a very nice thing to have. Once I get up to... like in any new game, once I get up to unlocking steel tools, usually I make the steel pickaxe as soon as I can. Like, I take that knowledge to make that. The only problem is there's no equivalent to that in a hardened steel set. Like, you won't be able to... Like, you can make... There's a star metal pickaxe, but not a hardened steel one. It doesn't exist. Yeah, so you want to use a pick if you're still using regular tools, or if you have the pickaxe will also work. All right, now I think I touched that right. Okay, so my spawn point's updated, and I want to park these two somewhere that they won't be like constantly blocking my whole existence. I really, like, I mean, I built these bases a long time ago. Now that I'm a little smarter about how followers behave, I always try to build them with, like, double exits so that, you know, my follower doesn't keep blocking me into my room every time I just wander in there for 1 second to drop something in a chest. Could put some of this, because, like, or if they were still following me, it would probably trap me in here, and I would have to, like, get them to move or grab them and, like, you know, because, like, you can try to use the move commands to make them move, but I mean, then they also, sometimes that's a problem because you can't see anywhere from where you're standing to that the game will allow you to move them, because there has to be room for them to stand wherever you want them to move. And, you know, I can't get out there to find a space because they're blocking me. So I try to avoid that situation. I hear rumbling. Is that star metal on the way, or... Nah, not this time. I think that's just a storm. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I forgot I left a whole bunch of it on my horse, didn't I? Yeah. That would have been a good thing to consider. I didn't mean to do that. No, I'm not going to ride my horse from here. Have to... Oh, boy. Look, I'm a city boy. I don't know shit about horses. I'm bad at this. I admit I'm bad at this. There we go. Yeah, okay, so open inventory. I could just leave the ice in there because the regular ice, there's no reason it can't stay there. Also, if I move the camera, I can see the little, like, bees buzzing around my beehive. That's pretty cool. I love the way that's animated. What do you get down? That was... Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, well, thank you very much, and thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful time, and good luck with the ice farming. Hope to see you again. Been doing this pretty regularly. Let's see, split. So, what are they doing here? There we go. Drop that in there. Now, I have to go look in my fridge and see if we have more warming food somewhere. So I think I might need it. That ain't it. I know I have some here. That's not it, but this is. Alright. I have the spiced and shredded roast. That'll work. Put that in there. Have some more raw meat over here. The thing I'm missing is spices. I could make a lot of spicy food if I only had access to a lot of plant matter and a lot of time to wait on that grinder. Just take one stack with me for now. Alright, put this metal away. I have a lot of steel here. Maybe I mean a lot of iron. Maybe I should be making steel. I don't think I have any steel fire though. nothing, I have a few bits of odds and ends here, but not enough to, like, really make anything or craft anything, not enough to be worth sorting out right now. Yeah, I guess there's, defeat a storm boss. I'm actually curious, if I re-roll this, is there a chance it's going to give me that one that I did and then, like, forgot to claim? Could craft a tool. That's actually pretty easy to do. See, that's easy to do because I can make, what do I have here? Do I even have... Yeah, you know, I could do that right now. Alright. I'm going to craft a construction hammer and a repair hammer. Could leave these in here as spares. Okay. Done. Visit the Forgotten City of Zel. I think that's Isle of Sipta, so I can't do that here because I'm in the Exiles lands right now. I'm not defeating a rhino using poison. Let me re-roll that and see what else I get. Defeat relic hunters. I mean, it's semi-plausible here. Oh, I got craft a tool again. Well, I could craft the other tool. Let's see. I did say I wanted to make two. Just curious what they replace it with. Just throw these in here just for the sake of backups. I can throw some of this other stuff in here too, actually. Why I don't have steel reinforced. Oh yeah, you know what? This is where I think that's where I accidentally dropped that thing. I was like, I vaguely remember clicking something and I'm like, what did I drop? And I couldn't figure it out. I think I finally found my other chain bindings. Yeah, it was all the way over here. How about that? Yeah, some of this stuff more or less belongs in here, so we'll do that. gonna run back to my other base real quick, just for the sake of having something to do here. I think by the time I've done this a couple of times, probably I'll be at roughly the 2-hour mark, and I will probably be checking out of here for a bit. But oh, actually, you know what I still need to do? Yeah, that's right. Actually, I need to. Oh yeah. Oh, here's that other branch. Well, I mean, if anyone's if you're watching the VOD later or whatever. This is, remember when I said if I turn a different way, like I think there's some black ice nodes up on this plateau, and there's also some more of these guys. Yeah, not too many. Most of this is just regular ice, but enough to be worth the trip. And they're not too hard to beat either. But for now, I'm going to head back toward the volcano, because that's where my other base is. I think those are all regular ice nodes up there. I don't think that's black ice. I think I remember trying to get that once and was a little disappointed. I know my hotkeys are kind of weird because, like, if you look at most people's hotkey bar, it's like almost all the stuff is like, you know, weapons are near like the first few slots, and then like if they have food and water and whatever hotkeyed, like a lot of it is over on the right. And I have kind of the opposite because, like, you know, I'm on like WASD for movement, so like I just, you know, whenever I need to like renew my warming food or whatever, I can just like boop that with my middle finger and do it instantly. And the same thing with the water is pretty easy to do. Assuming I don't go one space too far and then like hit tilde and bring up the console and annoy myself again. The ice and everything looks really spooky with the reflections and whatnot right now, like just whatever time of day it is, and like the way the lighting is working out with the torch. It's got a weird glow to it. I love the way that they see, like the way like the light like sort of shines off the packed snow and whatever. It's like it's really cool the way that the this environment works. You know, I could just avoid all these really. They can't really chase me. I can just outrun them. Is that a big one, or is that? Well, these two, I think these two have the black ice. All right, let's see. I mean, that's kind of worth it. Yeah, if you see one of these, like the one that's like this one is just ice and stone you get from harvesting this one, like the regular ones. But if you see there's also ones that have black ice in them. Okay. Just get a head on back the way I came. think I can go around this one up here. This is the first one I have to jump over. You want to try to find the part that's like higher and jump onto a lower part, usually to make jumps like this easier. And look for the parts that still have snow on them, because that won't be the hot part. I vaguely remember these being much more visible in an earlier version of the game. I don't know what they changed. I mean, I guess it makes sense that you should be careful up here, because if you see parts where the snow is missing, you know, and like you're in a volcanic area, I guess that should be a clue, to be fair. You know, if there's like only certain parts that aren't permafrosted, there's probably a reason. Okay, I already don't remember what I was doing. Good job. Let's drop this. Don't have too many more of these. Do I have any spares over here? I don't. Not right now, anyway. If I have any plant matter left, I might have to use that to make torches. Split this stack and get some wood and try and make torches there. Do I have any wooden storage? Or on my carpenter's bench, maybe? Yeah, I have some wood here. If I make 10, that should be more than enough to have a few spares. Throw some of these in here. All right. Leaves me with a few spares on my person. Let me put some of this back. Plant matter can go back in the compost. One of the things you're kind of starved for here, though, in this environment is trying to find, like, even from my other base by Skyfall Ridge, I had to go back down into the swamp area and, like, to actually find enough stuff to harvest. I mean, I have a star metal sickle, so harvesting it is not the problem if I can actually find it. Oh, almost went over the edge. That's a long drop, too. I think I did that with the horse at least once because my steering was awful. Fortunately, it only killed me and not the horse. Before we try and jump the rest of this. As many times as I've done this, I still manage to botch it sometimes. I don't know if that's hot too, but I'm going to avoid it. So once I get back here, I'm going to grab my followers, go tell these things to buzz off. There we go. I'm not even harvesting them this time. I just want to get back to my base. Yeah, so once I grab them, we're going to go probably try to make it to my aqueduct base, then warp over to my shattered bridge base, claim everything, stick it in the vault, and that'll be enough for today. And there are a lot of ice nodes up there. I think there are actually more than I harvested last time, because I think that's the thing I climbed to I might have grabbed the few at the top, but I might have missed other ones. Yeah, okay. See, that's, yeah, okay. That's actually... It's more up there than I thought, I think. Anyway. Sometimes I just like to leave the followers behind if I'm just going on a short errand, because, you know, I just don't want them up my ass all the time. They've improved the way they follow you, that, like, they used to really, like, they would just follow as close as physically possible, and they don't really do that anymore. But, you know, they can still crowd you in some situations. I just like to be able to move around and, like, harvest stuff on the ground without having to, like, sort of, you know, either try to work around them not to hit them with the pickaxe, or, you know, have to lead them away a little bit and then come back a few, you know, a few steps just to have clear room to work. Why am I going this way? That was not brilliant. Yeah, I have to go around the other way to get back to my base, I believe. Just try paying attention to where we're going. Whoa, oh crap. Well, that would have been bad. So this is why sometimes, like, you know, the scuffed streams are best streams, because, you know, I will do bonkers stuff like this sometimes. I am so glad I didn't fall off of that. Yeah, so if from here, if I keep going straight, there's some black ice and some rock noses. If I go this way, I'm going toward my actual base. I can just barely see it through the haze down there. There we go. I think from here I could even just slide down onto the thing. Alright, let's not try that again. I don't know if I can actually, yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to make this staircase wider, unfortunately, but it's not the best staircase in the world, but it's mine. Now, should I even leave these guys here and just go by myself? Nah, probably not. Alright, follow me. Follow me. Going to just drop one thing in here. Yeah, now I have a full set of candles. Don't judge me, that was a weird compulsive thing. I just was bothering me that I had like 4 types of candles at one base and 3 kinds at the other. It's the kind of thing you twiddle with when you start running out of things to do. Alright. Hold this ice for me. So where are we going now? Oh, I still have my map zoomed in. Well, I could go all the way back here and go down to cross the bridge from there, and I'm honestly getting sick of that route. I think I'm just going to gallop along here past New Azagarth and go back to my other map room this way. So that's what we're doing. Enough room to mount. Alright, there we go. down here. I don't trust myself to try to get the horse down here while I'm riding it without doing a lot of damage to both of us. See, they have to go at least this far to start getting good amounts of plant matter. Could even harvest that while I'm here, actually, but I'm not really interested in running back up there right now. Wasn't there something by, like, I could skip through the crevice and... It's kind of a shortcut back here. So I know there's a way into the crevice from not too far from here. I can kind of see why that's a landmark now, because it's a significant shortcut aside from, like, you know, compared to climbing over the mountains. So it's nice there's a map marker for that once you find it. Is that it? I think that's it. I should build stairs going up this or something. It's not where I thought I was. Might be climbing around the mountains here until I figure out where I'm going. Alright, this isn't going very well. I hope I don't fall. Just wait until we get in here before we let go. Alright, that's not where I thought I was, so let's go around. Looking for the place, like it's overlooking that place with those ruins with the ghostly siege engine pointing at them. Yeah, this is it. And I can get out of here through here. They following me? Great. Why do I do things like this? God damn it. Is that a bear? It's a boar. It's another boar. At least that's not boring. Okay, well, I mean, sure, they'll take that. I guess I have pet boar now. Actually, you can carry those. I did not even know you could get these as followers, because I never tried. I don't think they would put more than 2 around here, right? Probably. That was probably it. I don't think there's 3 or 4. It's pretty rare to even find, like, 2 in a location. Am I still going the correct way toward my base? Well, we're going to work on that. just wary of, like, running into dire wolves, because, like, some of them, like, if you run into, like, the white dire wolf, that's kind of like a mini-boss level strength, sometimes. There's one near my base that caused me no end of trouble back in the day. A lot of iron here. This, yeah. That can just be avoided. I think these... Well, okay, we might want to whack these guys rather than let them chase us around, so... Is that going to be New Azagarth, or... I don't know. No, I'm too far away for that. Also, I should be going this way. That's New Azagarth. My horse is exhausted from all that falling down and oofing. Don't try this at home with a real horse. I hope I don't have to spell that out. Even I know that. I don't remember where this lake is, or what it leads to, if anything. Alright, I'm actually nearby. Also, these wolves are getting on my last nerve. I like his energy. Man loves his job. Oh, just stop. You know, we're winning this one. Y'all fucked up the second you looked at us. Alright. Let me get my skinning knife out. Make a fur bikini out of you jackasses. Where am I? I should be heading over that way. Really? They never learned. See, we can sunder too. Not my horse. Stay away from my horse. Horses are friends, not food. As if. Lots of leavening agent here if I ever need that. Also some yellow lotus. Good location to note if you ever need that. 6 of them, or 7. Well, okay, guess we're gonna be busy. Oh, you know what? There's so much iron and stuff around here that I can see why this is, I don't want to make this too easy to get. Yeah, you should have to fight your way through to get all this stuff. It makes sense that this area is dangerous, because it's a very resource-rich area. Okay, good to know, good to know. Ordinarily I'd stick around and mine all this, but I'm kind of trying to wrap this up for today. Okay, so my aqueduct base should be roughly over there. It's by the part with the waterfall, because the water comes from that lake that I jump into and swim and run along the aqueduct, so tell it's that end and not that end. I'm sure I will get jumped by at least a couple of more wolves, because I know there are some around here. Or not? Well, not today, I guess. Yeah. How graceful. Probably park them somewhere safe. Oh wait, wasn't I about to just hurry up and go into the map room? Yeah. I mean, I could drop off my wolf pelts and whatever first. Here, drop this off on the tanner's table. This can go in my improved furnace. Fur. Stone. Hang on to the meat for now. Drop these teeth over here. So I'm still carrying a legendary weapon on me. Sun's coming up out here. I think it's about time to wrap this up. I mean, like IRL, not in-game. Doing a bit of construction around here. That's going to be loud. Why don't I just close the window for a minute? How am I getting home this time? Guess we'll do it the same way. We'll just go through, well, I don't know. Could just run screaming through the Darfari camp and just ride along the river. Might actually be faster. Alright, Which way are we going? Alright, not into the death wall. That is, this obelisk is one of the ones you can teleport to. I'm getting corrupted from being near it because spooky magic. This is what the map boundary looks like at night. This is the magic wall that kills you if, well, more specifically, it makes your bracelet kill you if you try to cross it. That's like the main quest, is basically trying to find a way to escape that, because it covers the entire, it's like, it covers around the entire boundary of the map of the exiled lands. It's like the main quest is basically sort of assembling plot coupons so you can make a thing that removes your bracelet without killing you. Once you actually complete that, that's like the end of your campaign, though. It like deletes your character and so on. That's why I still have those 2 journey steps up. The reason there's another one, like defeat the Mummy of the Ring, it's like that's a boss that's supposed to be part... The Mummy of the Ring is a boss that's supposed to be part of that endgame quest, and it's like supposed to be the second to last step, and it doesn't spawn because they sort of... Like, it exists in the game files, but they never implemented... They implemented the boss and never implemented the step of the journey that actually spawns it. I do wonder if they'll ever actually go back and fix that, or at least just remove that journey step and forget about it. It's actually possible to complete that if you, like, spawn the boss in with console commands, but that's the only way to do it. That's why I've ignored it. Be nice to see them address that one way or the other eventually. Kind of shows you how concerned most people are with the solo game, I guess. Yeah, the solo campaign definitely has some oddities. I just sent him to attack nothing so that, like, he'll just, like, run and keep, you know, keep up with me instead of getting sucked into fights. Is he coming? Please be coming. Yeah, he's coming. So otherwise he's going to attack the first person that hits him or me, and then he's going to be stuck here getting hammered on. And, you know, if he gets surrounded, even though that, like, these are not the toughest enemies in the game, you know, you can go down pretty quick. Even a really tough follower can get dogpiled and killed off over there. Let me put him back on guard me now that we're out of that. There's always a mini-boss fighting a croc over there. These are all my legacy turtles. Alright, I think I can just jog the rest of the way here. Now, the thing I didn't want to do until I got back... Is she actually done? She's done. Great. I might want to throw this in a fridge, actually, so it stops going bad. No reason to leave that out there. So anyway, amazing that it all started here. This was like the first level of this thing was my first shelter ever. It's back when I was still sticking animal heads everywhere. My bed used to be in there. Then I built all the rest of this crap. And, you know, however many thousand hours later, here I am. Man, what a long, strange trip it's been. It's a constant that I will always have more of this than I know what to do with. Yeah, you know what? Take more of that out. We'll actually eat some of those now and then. So, just refill my canteen at the well over here. Now here's where I keep my vault in this building, and I guess this is as good a place as any to finally claim all the, I'm only going to get the free stuff because, like I said, I haven't paid into this yet. But I haven't claimed it since I was back here, apparently. So, may as well claim all rewards. See what I got. Okay, so I've got some potions and some more potions. And that's it. So, like, once I actually buy that, I'll be able to claim the rest of this stuff. Not doing that right now, because I don't want to be, like, entering payment information on stream and whatnot, as you might expect, so. Alright. Remember, I set aside some space for that. My horse is just being extra today. That looks natural. Let me just keep that in here. Well, I think that about wraps everything up. Let me just park my characters here. Park him over here. I know my horse is around here somewhere. Horse? Where are you, horsey? Hello? horse is a troll sometimes. Oh yeah, I have to do something with these, don't I? Yeah, I have to think of something. Well, I think that's going to be next stream, though. So I'm a little worn out, and I kind of want to get out of here. So everyone's going to be trying to start their morning routine pretty soon. It's going to get busy around here in a little bit. I'll go with this one for the... Well, this isn't bad either, so... Yeah, I kind of like this one. I always dig this. It's very acrobatic. So... Well, thanks everybody for dropping into my Conan Exiles stream, as always. I really appreciate you. All your support. Twitch VOD will get exported to YouTube in due time. I hope you're having a lovely day or night wherever you happen to be in the world. And I hope life's treating you well. And so, thanks for coming, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, and I will catch you next time. Take care until then. Bye-bye.